Already did.
I'm good. I'm over here.
My name is Katie.
My name is Travis.
And we're doing...
Are we doing a sentence thing right now?
We're doing The Emperor's New Groove.
We're reviewing The Emperor's New Groove.
That's what I said.
You said you were doing the groove.
We are also doing the groove.
The groove.
Don't throw off my groove, Jonathan.
Sam, you're smarter than John.
Exactly. Should be apparent already.
Can we get John's face?
You should be a parent already.
No, he shouldn't. He's like 19, right?
Okay, did you guys like the film?
Oh, hell yeah. Who doesn't like this film?
No, I like this film.
Such a pregnant pause.
You say pregnant?
Yeah.
I heard you heard
pregnant.
Melville. What was that?
That pause is having
Pregnant
twins.
pause.
One word.
Sassy.
I was gonna say memes. Movie has a lot of memes.
Both good.
Could be anything.
I think it was a somewhat unorthodox Disney movie.
Unorthodox. You want to explain?
No, it's one sentence!
I think it's a good time.
Why are you looking at me? Stop looking at me.
Whatever, John. Kuzco, the Emperor, voiced by David Spade, I think.
Why didn't you just look it up before?
That's his job.
That's Piss's job. Piss, is he voiced by David Spade?
Voiced by David Spade.
Voiced by David Spade. Okay,
Not the
so
same David Spade.
it's a different David Spade.
David Spade, no relation.
He's kind of a jerk, for a lack of a better word. Why did I say that? That was stupid. No.
Keep
Was
going.
jerk too strong of a word?
I'm going. No, it was too soft of a word. So Kuzco's a dick, and he calls in John Goodman. What's his character's name? Pancho?
Pacha.
Pancha?
Pacha?
Pancha?
It's Pacha.
Look.
Pacha? Okay, so he calls him Pacha? He calls him Pacha to advise him on tearing down his house. Pretty up, honestly. Basically, Kuzco rules everything, and he's... 17-year-olds are rude, and he's like 17, I think, in the movie, right? Yeah. But, what's the old lady's name?
Yzma?
Yzma. Yzma wants to be the ruler. She's very old, very wrinkly. Her boobs are very low, like probably about here.
And hella pointy.
Very pointy, very like below the rib cage. But she plots to kill Kuzco because she wants to rule the kingdom. So basically, she tries to poison Kuzco, but Kronk is a dolt, obviously, because his name's Kronk. That like sounds like a dolt name, obviously. He's ripped, which also sounds like a ripped name. Very, very good character naming on Kronk, honestly. No. So instead of killing Kuzco, they turn him into a llama. He gets punted over to like Pacha's mountain. And Kuzco just keeps being a dick, and Pacha just keeps being a good guy. So he keeps saving Kuzco, even though he doesn't deserve it. Eventually Kuzco turns it around a little bit. They evade all the danger in Pacha, sort of. I guess it's his neighborhood, but it's really like a forest with a shit ton of animals. What's her name? Why did I forget it?
Yzma.
Yzma and Kronk trying to literally murder him. And they make it back, and Kuzco's like, you know what? Instead of destroying Pacha's mountain, I'll hang out with Pacha on his mountain.
Do anything. You talked about naming Kronk and you skipped the end of the movie.
Yeah, there's 4 minutes. Kronk.
4 minutes of...
That was not a pause summary.
I love Kronk.
Had, in the first, 20 minutes, 2 attempted murders.
There's a lot of attempted
There's
murder.
a lot
in
of
this
attempted
movie.
murder for this kid's movie.
There's a lot of jokes about murder.
Everyone dies eventually.
I mean, honestly, yeah, no, it's up. They do not give a shit.
It's one of the few Disney movies where you're not actually, oh, now you're being passive-aggressive about timing? So you follow him along, and yeah, Pacha, he's trying to buy the land off Pacha, or not even buy the land off, he's just like, all right, your house is wrecked.
He's like, I'm gonna take your shit, and I don't care.
Pretty much, I gotta build a water park. So Yzma, so she wants to rule the kingdom, and then tries to kill Kuzco. It does not work. He turns into a llama, ends up with Pacha. And then, yeah, much like you said, Pacha, for honestly, somewhat unknown reasons, if it was like once, I would have understood it, but it happened like a couple times. Kuzco was still being a dick, and Pacha was like,
Dude, over halfway through the movie, Kuzco was still like completely flat, just like an asshole.
he still hadn't made his character arc yet. And it was like, dude, I would have left you in the dust a long time ago.
Yeah, honestly.
And Pacha had motivation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To kill him too.
Honestly.
Because then if Kuzco died, then there wouldn't be a water park. So
Kuzco didn't deserve Pacha.
No.
Honestly, of all the fat guys with hot wives I've seen in fiction, Pacha is the most deserving of his hot wife. I don't know.
Do you think Kronk deserves Chicha?
It was no. No one deserves Chicha. She's hot, okay? She is a hot mom.
Who wouldn't you in this movie, Travis?
Putting up with this shit.
Yeah. And it is interesting that like he's the main character at this point, because I feel like they could have easily made it where Pacha was the main character, and then you were rooting for him the whole time. And I think it was like an interesting inversion that they made Kuzco the main character.
Yeah, I think Kuzco is pretty irredeemable through like the whole
for a hot minute.
for over half the movie, and yeah, Pacha's a lot more likable, but they don't really give you anything besides like they kind of sprinkle it. It's like, hey, like here's a hot wife and 2 kids.
Well, 3 on the way, 'cause she's pregnant.
3 on the way.
Mm.
Yeah, even more. Wow.
He gets over himself, they work together, he evades being murdered, and then he decides not to build his water park on Pacha's house, and then they all just kind of like hang out together.
Not like the opening scene, but like like the second scene. Kuzco living his day-to-day with like a total nuts narcissistic theme song playing in the background.
Boom, baby!
I think it's just very like they choose the whole song to be like, hey, like Kuzco, kind of a dick, kind of doesn't care that he's a dick.
Very much doesn't care.
Very much doesn't care that he's a dick. People at least pretend with him, or to deal with him, we'll say, for our 12 and under audience.
Of the drunk
And
film
then-
student reviews.
And then midway through this like
Yes,
funky
yes, yes.
musical number.
I was getting there. This is my favorite scene, not yours.
Fine.
There during.
Try to make sure you keep getting sidetracked between.
You got something.
No.
I'll say it. No, during this musical number, he bumps like an old guy. No, that guy, he throws off his groove. And he throws him out of his fortress.
There's literally a shot.
Like, it's literally a super wide shot of Kuzco's, like, narcissistic, like, palace. It's like a little shoot. And he just toss this old guy out.
And he's like, ah!
Wait, what'd he say?
It was like Shakira.
No, what'd he say?
Holy shit.
A whisper.
What, no,
It was good.
what'd that guy say?
Isme.
It's non-diegetic, presumably, but towards the end, Kuzco's like, I've got this theme song guy, and he like pops out. He's like, what's up? I've been singing the song the whole time, and all of a sudden it's diegetic, because you know Kuzco's got those emperor dollars, and he's got guys singing his theme song that pop out of not cakes, but like comparable to the modern day cake. They just come out and they're singing for you.
I think there was.
Honestly, before the first act ended, there was like 3 attempted murders at least.
Well, and then a bunch of people died
And, like,
towards the end.
they're
A bunch of
very-
the henchmen died.
They're very casual.
so casual.
It's honestly, I don't know.
Cause like some Disney movies, it's very like low key. Like they don't want to like really talk about like death. Like some like Lion King, they really like you see the corpse. It's like whoa, that's whoa.
Mufasa, my boy.
Yeah, exactly. But like for like Beating the Beast, like you know like Gaston just falls off the wall and you just like it's just presumed to be dead.
Yeah, you that guy.
Whereas this one they're just like we're trying to kill this hoe. Like it's like that's half the movie, and it's like wow this is very direct. They're not
Yeah, I know.
being subtle.
I think we were casting a live action version of this movie and assuming it was problematic and white and not actually South American. We've got Ben Schwartz as Kuzco. We've got The Rock as Kronk
Oh yeah.
for sure. Who can play Ismay though in this movie?
Who?
Who can?
No,
play
what did you say?
Ismay?
Michelle Pfeiffer?
No.
No.
It's got a cool name.
It's Pfeiffer.
Tilda Swinton's Yzma.
Who?
So anyways. So
Asthma? I have asthma.
Ismay?
no. In this scene, I'm saying.
It's one scene. Then pick that whole
In
scene.
one
It's
scene.
your
That's
favorite
what I'm
scene.
saying. This
It's your
scene.
favorite scene, Katie.
Don't
Just talk about that
mansplain my
scene.
own scene to
Talk
me.
about the scene.
It's when Yzma and Kronk are going to the secret lab for the first time, and then she's like, to the lab, and then she's like, pull the lever, Kronk, and then he like pulls the lever, and then she goes like, wrong lever, because she like falls through the floor, and then she comes back, and there's like a crocodile like clinging to her, and then she's like, why do we even have that lever? And then they hit the right lever, and then there's like this like dope like roller coaster down. And then they go to this, and then they have the dope outfits. There's like a quick costume change. It was great.
Yeah, the costume
then-
just like
It was like,
on
boom.
them. Yeah.
And then that was tight. And then they're just in the secret lab, and then Yzma's like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put them in a box, and then I'm gonna put that box in another box, and then I'm gonna put that box in another box, and then I'm gonna ship that box to myself, and then I'm gonna smash that box with a hand. And then she's like, or we could just poison him. And that's what they decided to go with. And I feel like that's probably my
It's
favorite
like the
scene.
third attempted murder in the movie.
Yeah. There's
Honestly,
lots.
she's like pretty late to the party on murder.
That's true. Yeah, you think if she was like this hell bent on murdering him, like there would have been lots and lots of murder plots.
I would have thought
before.
that she tried to kill him like so many
times
before this movie.
Maybe there should be a prequel of just like all the other times.
I want, what's her name?
2000.
2000. So this film has a lot of like super like morbid comedy, like we've been talking about, right? Like it references death a lot. What influence do you think that had on like our modern sensibilities in relation to like meme culture? Like, do you think this actually is that starting point? Because it definitely is super dark and very obvious what it's talking about.
I don't think it's necessarily like the one starting point, but I think it is like.
It probably has some like position in that discourse.
It's definitely different than like other kids' movies where like a
Like,
lot of the
there's-
humor is like very like slapstick or very like inoffensive.
So I
kinda.
know the movie was like when this movie, I think this movie had like a 6-year production timeline, and they originally wanted more of like a drama musical. So I think a lot of like the serious elements ended up rolling into like dark comedy basically when it got adapted to be funnier basically at the end.
I think it was really good. There was a lot of like situational humor where like the characters were just like in kind of funny situations, like funny compromising situations, and they also I think really utilized the medium of animation pretty well with like a lot of visual stuff.
I think also like this is probably one of the last hand-drawn Disney movies, right?
One of the last ones. The last one is Princess and the Frog. I think
You're-
it came out in
you're positive?
2009. Yes, I'm
2009.
100% positive.
What was before that, do you know?
Before that? I
Yeah.
mean, after 2000, there was definitely, I think Atlantis was 2001.
Oh, I love
Or Treasure Planet. I think
Treasure
those were
Planet.
after
Treasure Planet was
Years.
nice.
Treasure Planet was.
the main character is not who you're rooting for at first. Also, it's actually a little bit orthodox in Disney then, but now not so much now, because the villain, like Yzma, or like one of the villains, I guess, is very like, you know, like what she's about. Like she's clearly evil. It's like her character design's evil. Like you know what she's about. Whereas
Yeah,
like
like,
now a lot
she's-
of Disney Pixar movies, it's got like this sneak villain where it's like you didn't know, like they were
Yeah,
helpful
they're
at
like,
first.
ha, this guy's a
Like
dick.
psych,
But like,
psych, bitch. Another thing is just the animation style itself. I'm just ignoring you. I have a point to make. The animation style is fairly unorthodox, so it's not very like soft, like Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, like Cinderella, like Little Mermaid. It's not very like normal Disney. It's like it's got its own style. It's like angular. The characters all kind of look different. Like it's very unique. Was it maybe Shrek 2?
Run?
Yeah.
Run,
Run.
yeah.
Where would you rank this on the Disney scale? Between what and what?
Ooh. I definitely like it more than... I said Treasure Planet and Atlantis. I do like it better than both of those movies. But I...
It seems like Nate's upset.
I'm also upset again. I'm also.
I'm also
That
Preston.
is the
Yeah.
second time I looked Preston in the eye and called him Nate.
Yeah.
Little Mermaid, maybe?
I think, yeah, it has an interesting place in the Disney canon because I would say it's like middle lower, so it doesn't have shit on like your iconic Disney movies like Hercules, but it like is way above your flops like Cars 2.
You're using my full name and you don't have a full name, so I just...
I do, it's Travis. I'll say 6.5 spinach puffs out of 10.
Okay. gonna
Is that
say
Spanish or
Peruvian
spinach?
food.
Spinach.
Puffs.
Spanish.
6 as in
That's what they call Real Madrid,
6.5.
right?
6.5. Kronk and his puffs deserve my love.
I'm so glad we're even now, because last one we did, I was wasted, and
Who?
now finally,
Yeah.
like,
I did so
Yeah,
many
you
shots
guys,
before
everyone
this.
in the room and on YouTube, Katie was our first throw up.
oh really?
Was her first.
Wait, am I the only one
I
still?
think you are. Yeah, you're the only one
Yeah.
to throw up after doing a review.
I'm gonna say
No.
7.5 llamas out of 10.
Blade
To
Runner.
non-diegetic
Runners.
sound.
Blade Runner.
No.
Cheers,
Yes, cheers to Blade Runner.
cheers to the non-diegetic
That's right.
sound in Blade Runner.
It's phenomenal.
This has been Grozny Productions. Like, comment, and subscribe, please.
And donate to our PayPal or something.
We have a PayPal. If you do not like, comment, subscribe, Katie, you will never be on this channel again. Sam, where am I in the frame? Is this good?
It's not going to be on this camera.
Yeah, there you
Is it in this camera?
Yeah.
If you want to see more of me, clink.
Nope. Nope. It's just going to be right here on
How are you
the
viewing clips?
I don't have any choices.
It's not how it's not.
If you want to see more of me, click wherever John put the box.
Alright, well,
John needs to get paid.
hold on.
Sam Pitts needs to get paid.
Alright,
Let's get John in here.
This is not.
One. I'm going forehead.
If you don't like and subscribe, we're going to build a summer home on your house.